It's going good, guys. A long while back I told you that I wasn't a Republican or a Democrat, so every once in a while I'll vote for one of them. Typically when it comes to election time, a lot of times if I'm not pleased with either of the two, I'll typically vote Libertarian, but this day, since it is election time, I was going to offer some free advice to the Republicans. You know, it may be too late to use it for this election cycle, but definitely for the 2016 election cycle. If they take it, they may get a little bit of a benefit. So, it doesn't matter to me one bit at all, because I told you I'm not Democrat, not a Republican. So, what that free advice is that they advocate lowering the drinking age to 18. And this is something I see I'm really in favor of. If I ever ran for political office, elected office, I would definitely advocate for this and try to get it reduced. If you don't know the history about it, it was 18 many decades back, and what happened was it's actually a state's issue to choose. But what they did, I believe it was back in the late 70s, was they said, the federal government came in and said, we're going to withhold your federal highway funds if you don't increase your age to 21 or over for the purchase of alcohol, purchase and consumption of alcohol. And so, of course, all the states fell in line, and so indirectly, the federal government has the say over it. So, if the GOP wants to pick up the 18 to 30 demographic, or 18 to 25 demographic, or at least kind of get some of those voters, what they could do is they could say that they want to lower the drinking age to 18 in a tiered system. What I would do is I would say, so from 6 months from the time we enter office, or a year, I'm going to bring it to the bill. So if all the people vote for it, the legislators in the House of Representatives or the Senate, whoever, if they come in and say, oh, so a year from now, once we sign the bill to lower the drinking age to allow it, then you'll be able to have it to 20. Then a year from then, it will be 19. And if all goes well from that, a year from then, it would be 18. So it would be phased in over a couple of years. And I think it'd be something to get the U.S. kind of in sync with a lot of other countries. I've been to Mexico. There's no issue down there about consuming and purchasing alcohol if you're under 21. Italy, I think it's like 16. The United Kingdom, I think it's like 18 or so. I don't know exactly. Canada, it's lower. Maybe 19 in Canada. I don't. Once again, I know. I'm pretty confident it's not 21. But regardless, I think like a lot of times Republicans have a image problem of saying that they're anti-government control and manipulation, but yet they want government control over some things, and this is one thing where they can kind of get the leash off people by giving them a choice. You know, I've heard, a lot of times, so I like to say, people who are in favor of this say, oh, well, if you're old enough to go and fight for the country and die in the country, then you can be able to purchase and consume alcohol. And this is something that's just going on college campuses everywhere. I've been to, I started at West Virginia University. I went to San Diego State University to finish up. Then, people are just living a lie if they think that people aren't consuming alcohol who are under 21. So this is something I think that's just pretty reasonable to me. So free tip out there for any Republican candidates in the future or currently who want to pick it up and run with it. Thank me very much.